Hello, internet. Welcome. Um, I'm finishing my book before this live stream ends, so I just thought I would go live. I don't think there are a lot of people on YouTube this time of day, so it might just be me, but then you'll get to, I don't know, you'll get to see it later. Um, so hello from the past. Um, oh, Emma Jean, hello. Welcome. Um, I I should be asleep, frankly, at this point, but we're finishing my book today. We're right. Well, ooh, ooh. No, Emma, if you're supposed to be sleeping, go to bed. Oh no, wait, I'm not. I don't know. I am delusional right now. Um, and not in the sense of like delusional for like thinking I can do this. I know I can finish this book in the next like 2 hours, but delusional in that I have written for I think 8 hours already. I don't know. I don't know, but I am. I am finishing this book. Hey, come right with tea. Good to see you. Yes, late night writing session. Who am I? This is a time I have never been live. Hey, Blue Kitten. Thanks for joining. Um, Ian, good to see you. You guys are just like always on the internet. These are my people, the ones who are just waiting at all times, always ready. Um, but yeah, I'm on chapter 43 out of 46. Um, so yeah, that's the plan. Just is finishing that. Yeah, 8 hours is wild because like I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta buckle in. But here's the problem: is actually I don't recommend doing this, but I always end up doing this near the end of the book. So then like the ending is like I've always rushed through the ending, you know? And so when I do line editing, my plan is to actually go from the end of the book to the beginning because I think I really am taking my time when I'm at the beginning and then like today I'm like I'm going to do the last 10 chapters in one day and I am. But it's fine because it is, okay? Um I'm making all the changes I need to. I need to be done today because I need to have a week in November to or not ooh. The words are gone. But I would like to have a week before November. And I just I need to outline a new book and it has not happened yet, so that is what is going on. Um yeah, so I'm just at the beginning of chapter 43. At the beginning of today, because this morning I was live on Anna's channel, and I think I started today on chapter 37. No, 36. It was 36. So today I've revised, whatever, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And now I'm on 43. Because it's like the amount I have left is like it's an amount. Like I still do have 4 chapters to finish, but there's no like big juicy change everything, flip the whole world upside down changes. It's just a lot of like fleshing out kind of a moment changes. Hey Margot, good to see you. Um I do not usually write all day like this. Sometimes I do though. I don't know. And this part of the book is my favorite. So, like honestly, chapters 39 through 42, like I don't even remember working on them because I just love them so much. Like I could work on them for 17 hours and never get tired of them because they're everything. They're everything. Ah! Anyway, but now I'm on like well, it's actually not supposed to be boring, but right now it's boring and that's the problem. Oh my gosh, Emma Jean finished Act 2, Part 1 today, so I believe in you. Today has finishing stuff energy. Yeah, uh-huh. Mostly just because I want to sleep all day tomorrow. And if I don't finish well, I'm gonna, so there's actually no way that I'm not gonna finish it. I also do have a coffee. Don't Don't look at it. Don't look at the coffee. It doesn't exist. Okay. Let's get a clock up. Similar to the last time I did pop-up sprints, we're gonna do 35 minutes instead of 25 because we're here to grind. It is grind time. Do you guys have anything you need to finish? Because um that would be good. If you want, like, we could all finish something at the same time together as friends. Um Listen, Ian, you might be waiting another decade, but maybe one day you will read it. And yeah, I do really like it. It has been a struggle and a journey, but especially like revising while also I've been doing all those critique partner moments, you know? Um Meetings is the right word for that. And so it's really cool to see like people be invested in the story. Like that has really helped motivate me to be like, oh yeah, actually this book is good. Like maybe allegedly, who knows? But Margot has a continuing education class assignment to finish today. So that's a sleigh. Emma needs to finish being awake for the day. Hello? Sorry. Somebody was just backing out of their driveway and the light came into my door and I was like, hello. I guess we should start writing now, I guess. But Emma, please go to bed. You're in like a time zone where it's like the middle of the night, aren't you, girl? Um, let's all take a sip of coffee together at 8:30 p.m. And I will see you in 35 minutes. Let's go do the thing. All right. That is sprint numero uno. How did we do? I mostly finished chapter 43, except for when I wrote the scene. Apparently, I just didn't finish it. I just like didn't finish the chapter, which is typical, like Act 3 chapter behavior from me, frankly. Um, so I need to write just like a little like clincher sentence, drama, tension, peril moment, you know? Um, but so yeah, on to 44, most like almost out of 46. So we are plugging away, but we will for sure have, I'm gonna guess, two more sprints for sure. Maybe one. I don't know. There's no way. There. Let's not be delusional. I already have been. Anyway, hey Megan, good to see you. This is so cute. You say I told my husband I'm sprinting with you, and he says hi. He watches AuthorTube with me. That's so cute. Well, hello. Hey Miley. I need to finish Taboo tonight. Okay. I hope you finish it. That's exciting. Hey, Brielle. Yes, you do need to turn on my post notifications. Everybody turn on your post notifications. Apparently, I'm someone who pops up live writing. I don't know. Not that often, but often enough, apparently. um, T wrote 17 words, which is a sleigh, and mostly on Pinterest. Real. I made a Pinterest board last night. If you haven't seen my Pinterest board, follow me on Instagram. Alyssa writes books. Slay. Cody, guess what? I'm almost done with the book. And then I will literally send it to you today before this stream is over. Um, you know what? And I will share my Pinterest board. Let me just pull it up. Anything to avoid the same. Okay, let's see. I don't know how Cody does it as like a background, but we can try. I will not be able to do whatever the like where you guys. StreamYard hates me. Okay. Hello? I want to see. Okay, well maybe you don't get to see it. That would be silly. Okay, well, give me a moment. I'll go through some of these first. My gosh. Miley, that's so sweet. Thank you. Okay, now, oh my gosh. Does this happen with StreamYard for anybody else where like if you try to share and then it's not there and then you try to share again, then it's like we don't see. I'm like, you do see it. You do see it. Anyway. Here's my Pinterest board. Can you see it? Well, you can also see all my other stuff. That's weird. How do I go full screen? Full screen. I am a boomer. So that's better. If you look really closely, you'll see some Easter eggs. So we have Detective Beckett from Castle, who Castle was a big inspiration for this book. And then we have some bank robbing going on. There's a little scene of karaoke, which if you know, you know, but none of you know except for Cody. And then there's like a girl crying, and then like, oh, maybe like kissing in the rain, like police car in the rain, like little. Oh, I gotta zoom in on that one because this picture makes me cry. Hello? Can I not zoom in? I am 107, you guys. Like that picture of the little boy of the little girl with the boy that's brother and sister in my mind. They like them cookie like don't even talk to me. It's not even a scene in the book, but the vibes. And then we have woman crying, just some like people kiss like a girl and her mom from her childhood, bank robbery vibes. Anyway, um, yes. Hey Diane, good to see you. Um, I need to finish this book, you guys. It okay, and it only took me like 20 minutes to make that collage. But let me tell you, the Pinterest searches though were really like made me feel weird because I was searching like sad man. And I was like, that's a weird thing to search. And then I was searching like little girl happy. And I was like, that is I don't shouldn't be searching for that on the internet. That is weird behavior. But it's like Pinterest. I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to search on Pinterest. So I changed my search to like happy family. That and they got me similar results. So anyway, okay, this is here we are again. I was a little appalled by how many AI images. I tried to avoid the AI ones if possible, but with this kind of thing, I'm like, it's not like I was going to pay somebody to do it, you know? So it's a little different, but ooh, a safe search. Is there a way you can like filter out AI? Because that's good to know. Anyway, we're not getting into that today, everyone. Don't make me do it. I'm too stressed. I'm actually not stressed, but the people in my comments are. Anyway, oh, I totally am on the watch list, like of everyone. I'm on everyone's watch list always. Hopefully not. That stresses me out. Anyway, let me see. Okay, this is a slight. Adding aesthetic may help. How much do I have left in my book? I have 3 chapters left. And okay, here's the tea though. The next chapter is 900 words, which is not long. The one after that is 400 words. And the one after that, I think, is probably another 400 words. So it's more like 2, honestly. But here's the tea is that really, should those chapters only be 400 words? No, they really should be 1,000. But am I going to write 1,000 words today? No. Okay, but here's the thing is I don't actually know if they actually do need to be that long. I'm kind of in this point where like the climax of this book, there's like 8 climaxes of this book, but it does legally follow the plot structure arc situation. But this is like we had like starting in chapter 37, then it's been like climactic event, crazy, woohoo, and then it was like, oh, another one and another one, and now like this is like the final big bad bougie showdown moment time. But I'm like, but do I have to explain so much? You know, like I feel like I already did all the explaining, and I'm like, do I need to write more? Like, don't you get it now? So I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to end up adding to the scenes because honestly, the whole book suffers from a lot of like white room syndrome. But this isn't the draft where I really care about that though. That's the thing is I'm not at that point. So I'm okay with those chapters being shorter and it might actually work. I'm just not really explaining any rooms or anything. And I feel like it could be big bad and bougie, you know? That was a weird thing to say, but I can see it being like, ooh, like explosion, like cool scene choreography, like because in the wedding season, the big bougie, what am I saying? Like the big climax is like one event. It's like one event, and so then there's a lot of like scene choreography and like lots of like interesting things happening. Miley, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my last 3 chapters because they're all super duper short, but I feel like they need to be longer to fully like get the vibes, you know, because Cody, if you're listening, plug your ears for the next 10 seconds, but and it's not actually a spoiler to the book, but because the book is like about bank robbers, like that's what the book is about. So like the last like big bougie oh. No, they're asking you that, but it still counts. Um, and so like the last thing should probably be, well, it is a bank robbery, But I'm like, I've already written so many robberies in this book. Like, there's been so many robberies and hostage situations and like so much drama. And I'm like, I did all the cool scene choreography and all those other scenes. Like, can I just not? But that's a bad attitude. So I'm going to try. But I also have CPs who can tell me if I need to flesh it out more. So that's what I'm going to tell myself. Anyway, the moral of the story is I have 3 chapters left. And the moral of the story is I have 3 chapters left, but they're each less than 1,000 words, which is cuckoo behavior. Like, most of my chapters in this book are 2,500 words, and all of the chapters I have left are 400 words. So, anyway, what's going on in chat? I don't even know. Oh, hey, CK. Good to see you. Oh, wasn't there that whole okay, no, you guys, I was just about to ask, wasn't there that whole like stream relay thing? As if I was not a part of the stream relay this morning. But my question was more like, when did that end? Because am I just continuing it on into the night forever? Anyway, will I be getting printouts of gas station? Yes. Well, I need to title this book also. So if someone would like to title my book in this chat, that would be great. If someone would like to title it now, it's about robberies and fake dating. Oh, it's still going on. Well, wait. Okay, now I feel bad. So if there's someone else's stream is also going on, just watch both of them at the same time. Okay, give me the pitch. Listen. Okay. Um, I'll just give you some vibes and then see if you can do a title. Okay, and then we're gonna write because I have to. Okay. It's giving like she's a hostage negotiator and he's down on his luck, and they have to fake date because they do. But it's like there's a real reason. Okay, and listen, Ian, I like this vibe. To having to hold up or to having to hold hostage. I like that vibe. But it's I feel like to having to hold is very like wedding central, you know? But it's kind of like Cody, you might correct me on this. I think there's some like vibes like a little bit of like rom-com vibes, but it's also like very drama. Like there's a lot of pain and trauma, but like also kind of fun. Like but I'm picturing it like it has a cartoon cover and like maybe one of the cartoon people on the front, like one of them's like in a ski mask or like holding a ski mask and like bank money, and then she's like a cut, like that's the vibes. Oh, okay, but okay, listen, this is to having to hold me hostage. I love that, but is it too weddingy? Like, is it too weddingy? Because there's no weddings, and I already wrote a book about weddings, so it is confusing. So everybody think about that. I need to write this book, don't I? Ooh, something with like the right to remain silent, like listen, okay. See, this is the thing is that Cody's read this and he's like, this was not a fun book and was very sad. But like, Cody, isn't it kind of fun at the beginning when it's not. It's not fun, but it is. Cody, listen, you don't even know. You don't even know. It is fun, but mostly sad. Okay. Everyone, pull it together. Yeah, the trauma. Yeah, I kind of went a little overboard with the trauma. Cody, I don't know if you read any of the new pages I sent over. The trauma is only beginning. It's only beginning. Okay. I'm trying to like maybe I'll cut out some of it because It's a little aggressive. Hearts held hostage. Okay, that's something. I am afraid. Yeah, actually, Cody, I would wait until I send everything because the pages I sent end on a horrible cliffhanger. So maybe just wait until I put everything in, which will be tonight. Do you hear me? It will be tonight. And then, Cody, when you see that the last 3 chapters only have 500 words, you're just going to say, yeah, they only need they don't need any more description. Okay. Are we all on the same page? Okay, and listen, I'm kind of a sucker. Trauma at the bank. Well, and then I'm kind of thinking like, what if it was like a bank pun? Like, what is it? Is there any bank puns? Like, I'm gonna like the new title for this book is gonna like the working title is Trauma at the Bank. I do kind of like Hearts Held Hostage, but okay, listen, to having to hold hostage is so good. Like I love that, and I'm still kind of like that might be ooh, by all accounts, suffering withdrawal, not the withdrawal. Well, and this is what I also think is a lot of thrillers like the chapters are 500 words, but the T is that most of the chapters have been 3,000 words. Oops. Money, motive, mind. Not money, motive, mind. Cody, can you imagine picking up this book and it's called Money, Motive, Mine, and then you read the book that you've read and you're like, I feel like you would sue me for like emotional distress. Ooh, don't bank on it. No, no. Stockholm syndrome is crazy. Listen, listen. Don't bank on it. Ooh, trauma, tears, treachery. Stop, you guys. Syndrome took me out. I do like don't bank on it. But okay, I'll have to ask my readers because there is bank robbing. Like bank robbing is very central, but there's also like other kind of robbery. Like it's not just bank robbing. Love on loan is kind of a slay too. But here's the tea is that speaking of tea, come right with tea. But like Love on Loan is giving like rom com, you know? But I wanted to give rom com but trauma, like but also murder, you know? Don't bank on it is giving rom com. Like that's why I like to have it to hold hostage is because you get the hold hostage in there. I like this as a stand up. Oh, maybe it's like hands in the air. CK, no, this is not a rom com. This is a thriller, but it is also a rom com. It is a thriller with fake dating in it and bank robberies. Don't ask, okay? I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. But my pitch line right now, to be serious, whoever would have thought that would have been serious, is oh, I don't have a pitch, do I? So our main character, she's a hostage negotiator and she's and her parents were bank robbers. And so that's her thing. And then our main male character is being blackmailed by this group of criminals to rob places. And so he starts and then they're also like, "Hey, get close to this detective." So he's being like he's fake dating her, and then she is like, there's something suspicious about this guy, like I want to investigate him but I can't because like technically there's no connection, so I'm gonna fake date him, so we're gonna fake date each other, but the other person doesn't know that they're fake dating each other. Anyway, let's set another timer, everyone, so I can actually finish the book that we are talking about. So, dating a robber. Ooh. Everyone think on that. That's what I want everyone to spend their 30 minutes thinking about. Ooh, something with a deposit, like safety deposit. Ooh, there's something. What is this question? Can I sing something? No. Catholic Pog, what would you like me to sing? I guess I can. I don't know. JC, you'll have to find out. What is happening? I I don't know hostage safety deposit like depositing love. Like deposit my heart into a hostage situation. Um what what am I singing? Okay, Catholic Pog, are you someone I know in real life? I don't I just have a feeling you are. I don't maybe not. Maybe no, maybe you're just a random person. Or internet friend is the better way to put that than other than you everyone. Okay, let's let's all deposit my heart into a because I can't do this anymore. This is why I don't stay up past 8 p.m. De- deposit my heart into a hostage situation coming to a parts near you. The agents will love that one. Okay, wow. Now that I've cried, I've also cried like 3 times today writing this book because I have been writing for 9 hours. If anybody was wondering, um, let's do another sprint. This deposit some lyrics into our. What is this? What do you want me to sing? I don't have a favorite song. Okay, no more singing. Let's all take a breath. Let's all take a breath and ground ourselves in this moment. Let's pull up a timer. You're all going to be shocked and appalled when I show you this timer, okay? Unless you were here for the first sprint. It is 35 minutes. I know. I know. I know. We're going to do it, okay? I might finish this book in 35 minutes, but probably not. But maybe. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'll see you in 35 minutes. Everyone go write a title for my book. Thank you. All right, everyone. You're never gonna believe it. I did finish. I did finish the book. Thank you. I will accept your applause at this time. I also uploaded it, so Cody, it's all in there. So go for it. Yeah. Also, so many good titles. So many good titles. What was the one? It killed me. So many. Stop or I'll Smooch is my so iconic. Stop or I'll Smooch. Are you kidding? Yes. Um, Listen, thank you everyone for your support during this time. Cody, you can literally go read it right now. It's all in the Google Doc. So, unless you don't want to, which maybe you don't. Thank you all for being here with me in this moment. Is the last chapter too short? Yes. But okay, here's always what I do though is before like I'm not going to go and add in all this tying up thing. I mean, I tied up what needs to be tied up in my opinion. But like if there's things that I didn't conclude that are like little things, I can let my beta readers and critique partners tell me that, you know, and then I can just slip it in later because I think I've put everything in, but who knows. The last 4 chapters are all under 1,000 words, but I think it's fine. Did I vlog finishing the book? I've been vlogging all day, but I didn't film that clip. But I'll just recreate it. No one will ever know. And I might put clips from this stream in there. So, you guys, thank the good Lord. When did I start like actually revising this book? Let's go to YouTube to find out because that's how I keep track of everything. Let's go to Alyssa and the books, videos. I don't remember when I actually started. I think it was like September. And you know what's crazy behavior? Is this book, when I started draft 3, was 65,000 words. It is currently 90,000 words. So, LOL. LOL. And I do think I started like actually, yeah, it would have been like the last week in September is when I started actually typing. Okay, I do love banking on you. It's going to be a hard balance between the thriller and the rom-com. I think someone was asking if like what's the main focus? Is it a thriller with a romance subplot or is it a romance with a thriller subplot? And that, Michelle, that is the question of the year. I don't know. I think it's a thriller with a romance subplot actually, but the romance is very like it's kind of the centering conflict of the thriller because a lot of thrillers the main conflict is like who murdered John, you know, and then you're like finding out who murdered John during the book. And in this book, the central thing is we have to fake date each other for information / blackmail. Oh no, robbery. So you know, that's the vibes. That's the vibes, everybody. The 90K is crazy. It's fine. Hey, Hessa. For the first time, it's actually 6 a.m. for you during the stream. Well, welcome to what my life is like. I agree. Thriller. Yeah, it like 100% is a thriller with a romance subplot, but it does get more romancy the further along you get. So it's a romance. Listen, I don't know. Yes, but you wouldn't put it next to. Well, maybe you would. You wouldn't put it next to like Allie Hazelwood or like an actual romance novel in a Barnes and Noble. You know, you would put it in the thriller section. Actually, I think in Barnes and Noble it would be on the table that's like murder, like fun thrills. Like that's the table it's going on. But it's not high stakes romance. Like It maybe is. I think there's a lot of different ways we could categorize it, but I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm pitching it in queries. I'm deciding as like a fake dating thriller or like a rom-com thriller because I think that is like the way that I can market it right now and make it like marketable because there is kind of this like thriller with a cartoon cover like market right now. So that's kind of where I'm going. And yes, Cody, it is 60% thriller, 35% romance, 5% screaming. And the screaming is coming from the reader and me writing it. So, Renee, I just finished like 10 minutes ago, so you can go back and watch again if you want. But oh no, Brielle found a giant plot hole during that sprint. Slay. One of those that's like, oh dear Lord, how did I not see that monstrosity? I'll probably find one of those, honestly, when I go to bed tonight. I'll be like, wait a minute. Does all of this make sense? Who knows? Truly. Wow. I can't believe I did that in two 35-minute sprints. That is bananas. My hands. You guys, I had to, not to be like, I work so hard, but I did edit 13 chapters today. Like, so that is, so that has been, I don't know. And maybe I don't actually think that the quality is that bad. Like, Cody might disagree. I'll be interested to see. Well, now I've told the whole internet, so they will know that I did all those chapters in one day. But like, I wonder if you could tell because the last section, like the chapter 36 is which is what I started with today, was like, like I had to add in like a whole like somebody dies in chapter 36 that did not die before and like there's a lot of explanation that needed to happen in this last section, but it was all the same explanation. Like it was just putting pieces into place, but it wasn't like rewriting the whole tone of every chapter, which is how it was in the beginning of the revision. So it kind of balanced out. Here I am just vlogging to the I'm just going to include so if I say this again in my vlog that will hopefully be up tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to edit that. LOL. But I'll probably just use this clip honestly. But it's a different kind of revision and these chapters just like go much quicker cuz some of them are a little bit shorter, but there's also just like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But yeah, it was insane. And I thought I was being crazy with my sprint to finish my novella. Listen, not the sending a care package. I was determined. I woke up today and I said, I'm finishing it today. Which I actually need to stop doing this because this is like if you go back and watch every finishing my novel vlog, I think there's like four of them at this point because it's like every draft I finish. Like it's like, oh, like I'm casually doing two chapters a day, and then like the last week I write like 30,000 words and go crazy and my hands fall off, and I do like the last five chapters in one sitting, and I'm like, is that the best for the book? Maybe. Like, did you guys read that? I don't know where I heard this, somewhere on the internet. How like the second book of Akatar, like she wrote like 90% of that book in like a week or something. And I'm like, you can tell when you're reading the second book of the Akatar series that that was a book that somebody wrote in a week because they just got like so wrapped up in the book, you know? And that's kind of how I feel every time I get to the end of the book. I'm like, it's okay that it flows quickly because it feels cohesive, you know? And but for the line edit, I don't know if it's going to be I think I'm going to do multiple line edits. I'm going to do one. Wow, I'm just like really jumping into editing already. But I'm going to do scene edits where I like highlight like the mix between action, interiority, and dialogue, and like highlight it so I can see if there's a good mix. And I think I'm going to do that from ending to beginning, because at that point it's not about the content, it's about like the scene structure. Also, if my internet goes, that would be wild and crazy, but it might. I really hope it doesn't. It's showing me the little internet bars. Okay, the internet bars are gone. Anyway, I don't know who else is using the internet. But anyway, when I do line edits, I'm going to try to spend more time on the second half than I do in the first half, because I always feel like I spend more time in the first half than I do the second half, just because like you start from the beginning, it just makes sense. But anyway, that's such a good idea to highlight the different components. I can't really take the full credit for that, because I recently actually got this. I feel like I talked about this at a live stream recently, but it was a morning one, so it might be different people. But I got this rejection recently that was super helpful. It was like an intern for a literary agent, and I'm like, can I get all the interns to give me my rejections, because they're very thorough and helpful? And he said in his rejection, he's like, concept was great, query was great, synopsis was great, pitch was great, voice was great, tone was great, all this stuff was great. And then he was like, the thing that was missing was there was too much dialogue, and the balance between dialogue and scene description and like interiority was just a little off, which is funny because that is something I do look at. But I'm like, see, that's such helpful feedback. So that's something I'm going to like go scene by scene, paragraph by paragraph into the book, you know? And why am I talking about editing? Listen, you just finished this book 20 minutes ago. Maybe eat a cookie and be happy for a second. But, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, it's rough. Balance between dialogue and scene description and interiority. And it's so hard because it's like, obviously, you know, you need a balance, but some chapters, like if I want it to move quicker, I'm putting more dialogue and faster, you know? But it is actually really actionable, great feedback. And it's something that I think is also like, I think a lot of times writing advice is very like for beginners, which is great because beginners need advice too. But that felt like advice that was like, okay, I already know like the basics of how to do a plot and the basics of how to make a character good and the basics of how to structure a scene. But like, this is advice that is actually helpful to like make my craft on like a scene level better, you know? I think I am going to order a cookie. But I celebrate nothing. Maybe I should start outlining. Should we do another sprint where I outline a new book? Don't yell at me. I will rest when I die. No, that's bad. Don't listen to that, but maybe. And I'm just looking up cookie locations at the moment that are open right now. Yeah, it's Thomas the intern. Everybody snaps for Thomas the intern. He was a slay. But I am gonna start. Oh, actually, I was thinking of ordering from Insomnia Cookies. So, but listen, I am gonna start outlining tomorrow. Ooh. Shocking to everyone. Maybe I won't. No, I will. That's such a lie. I totally will. Maybe I won't. I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow. Yeah, they're open super late too. The last time I ordered Insomnia Cookies was when I got that rejection on my full request, and it was like 9 p.m. and I had like biked 5 miles or something ridiculous. Or I think it was 10 miles, and I was just crying. And then I was like, you know what? It's time for a cookie. So like, it feels like I should also get a cookie at this point. There's so many people here. Wow, everyone, this is delusion territory. Okay, well, I guess I should probably, I don't want to, I feel like we're having such a good time. I don't want to end the stream. Does anybody have any questions? What else can I share with you? So, I already shared the word count. Do other places that have more than one cookie, do other places have more than one cookie place? Well, we have like the crumble cookies, but I feel like everybody has the crumble cookies, you know? But I don't think they're open this late. Like, I think they close at like 10, which I guess it is now 10. But the crumble, though, there's been all that drama with the crumble cookies. And for what, frankly? Like, did you guys see that, like, Australia pop-up of crumble cookies where, like, somebody, like, went to America, made a whole fake crumble cookie account and was like, hey, we're doing, like, a pop-up crumble cookie. And it looked official and everyone was like, oh my gosh, slay. And then all they did was they flew to America and bought a bunch of crumble cookies and then flew them back to Australia and sold them to people for like $17. They're not that good, if you're wondering. They're fine. I mean, they're good, but they're not like that good. They're not like fly from Australia in a airplane good, you know? Anyway, I will do this and then we will go. Tell us about your next project. It is called Project Sunshine. It is listen, you're all gonna be shocked. It is a dual POV thriller romance. Are we shocked? Following, listen, an optimist who gets kidnapped. And he is potentially the person kidnapping her, but it is not a Stockholm Syndrome romance, okay? It is not, ooh, he kidnapped me and he's kind of cute. No. He's like, he works for this company. Like, he has this business where he kidnaps people for, okay, listen. Like, he kidnaps, like, okay, so when he was a child, maybe I shouldn't just spoil the whole book, but it'll probably change. He was a child, he was like a political kidnapping victim. Like, he was kidnapped, but like it wasn't personal, like it was for a ransom or something. So now he has this business where like it's a little under the law, you know, but he kidnaps people like nice, like luxury kidnapping, like people who like the person that they're trying to kidnap is not actually like bad, like they're just you know, vibes. So he tries to give them like a good kidnapping experience, because if they're gonna get kidnapped in general, like might as well like make it good, you know. So that's him. And listen, I really did just say here's the plot, but that's just kind of the opening hook. Listen, I know it's crazy, but trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you, it is not going to be, oh, I got kidnapped, but he's kind of cute. It's not going to be that. But a little bit, but not. Like, she's not going to fall in love with him while she is kidnapped by him. You know, there's a difference. Anyway, 5-star kidnapping would do again. But it's more about optimism and joy. No, don't be concerned. It's more about positivity. He is the kidnapper, but he's nice, okay? No, he's the hostage holder. So yeah, there's a difference. So he's not the person like orchestrating the hit on them, but he like runs this business where you can like kidnap through him, you know? And so he just holds people hostage, but he like it isn't personal, and he treats people really well. It's kind of like a hotel. Like, you could think of him as a hotel owner. Listen, but she is like this super optimist, positivity, like everything is fine, you know, person. And I like the idea of like exploring like, how do you put that person in that kind of a situation? Listen, like, how do you, like, it's kind of a metaphor for like people who are really like happy and optimists and are in bad life situations. Like, are they just pretending to be happy, or can you actually find happiness in those situations? You know? Listen, don't be afraid. It is ethically questionable, but like, you'll have to read the book to find out. Anyway, I think we're going to call it there. Kidnap Hotel. You can check out anytime, but you can never leave. but it's more, and I think he's like also sort of being blackmailed into it. Like he doesn't like enjoy kidnapping people. He has like a lot of guilt, you know? Like it's the only thing he's ever known, okay? He's a good guy. I haven't named him yet. Anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for being on this journey with me. Oh, I cannot believe I finished that book. It does not feel like I did. But we did. We did finish that book. Maybe. Maybe. Don't guess the whole plot, everybody. But yeah, that is what I'm working on for November, and I'm gonna outline it. So if you're watching the replay, let us know how you did. And I wonder what delusional thumbnail they're going to like put on this stream. Okay, it is also not going to be Haunting Adeline. It is not going to be that. So everybody calm down. It's not going to be that. I have thoughts about that book. Anyway, have a great Saturday, Sunday, whatever day it is for you. I don't know what other day it would be. Friday. Is it Friday for people? Is that how time works? Anyway, I will see you tomorrow with the vlog, apparently. Why am I saying that? Am I going to finish this vlog tomorrow? Maybe. Okay, goodbye. Have a good time. Goodbye.